Villanova women's lacrosse is all set for the 2019 season. Coming off a very successful 9-7 season where they won their last 3 ball games and 21 upperclassmen returned for this year's team. Head coach Julie Young joins us to preview this year's squad. I'm Nick Montaigne. Coach, a veteran team returns for this year, especially on the attack. What's it like having such gifted players back who can score the ball? Players like Katie Comerford and Ashley Lynch.
I mean, it's great to have experience back there this year. With Ashley was a newcomer last year. They were both sophomores running the offense back there at the crease. And just to have their leadership and their experience has been really great for our attack unit. And then we have a lot of other, juniors with Liz Trojan joining and Brittany Bruno, sophomores, playing very well. So the chemistry is just so much creative. It's fun to watch them play because you don't have to tell them as much. They're really good at working off of each other this year.
Julie, the midfield always is very important because they play offense and defense, but you have experience there with leaders like Carly Maida and Devin Hassinger. How important is this group for this year's team?
Yeah, so we have a great group of veteran midfielders coming back with Devin and Carly, and then Granger and Maggie Jennings, and they're kind of split up on 2 different lines for me, so it's great to have that experience. And then we have some really fast and strong freshmen that are adding to that mix with our midfielders, with 3 of them really playing well this fall. So we finally have a lot of depth in our midfield. And Carly's coming back from an ACL, and she started practice last week, and it looks like she hasn't even lost a step. So it's just great to know that we have a strong group, a group that's strong on defense and strong on attack. So we're really going to count on them to produce a lot more caused turnovers for us on defense and to score a lot more goals for us this season.
Coach, lots of rule changes in recent years. How have the coaches and the players adapted as everybody's still getting used to the newer shot clock and now the faster pace in terms of restarts? It's a lot to take in. The draw changed. The draw is very different. How have the players liked it? How have the coaches adapted?
Yeah, so the past 3 years we've just had a new rule change, a major one. And I think this year, it's finally not a rule change year, but with the free movement last year and the possession clock, I think we're finally a group that understands the rules. We don't have to go over it as much about the strategy and how you have to take advantage of, like, okay, the ball's out of bounds, you got to get down the field. Like, you don't have to stand anymore. So it took a little while last year, I think, just to get used to playing with the new rules. This year, at least the veterans and they're coming back, they already just know what's ahead. They know that next play already. So it's fun to see that the game has really grown. I think it's more fan-friendly to not see us always standing. And it's fun, there's a lot more now that you're thinking that as coaches you had to adapt. You had to get new offenses. You had to change maybe what you did in the transition. So in that sense, it's been really challenging for the coaches. But I think this year, after having 1 year under our belt with the new rules, like, we're really set for this year.
It's no doubt that no matter what program it is how is your goalie play? Through the years, it often is an X factor, and you have a lot of goalies for this year. Tell us about how that position has been from fall ball into the spring and what that battle has been like amongst those players.
Yeah, so we have 4 goalies on the roster. We have 1 in each class. Livy Gonzalez, who's our senior, had a really great fall season for us. She ended up getting the starting position at the end of last season and came in just really excited and just really confident this fall and has played really well. I think our challenge with her is to continue to be an extra voice on defense, but she's playing really well. We have then a junior and a sophomore and a freshman who all show a lot of promise and potential. They're all quick. They all have different strengths. So we have a lot of great options.
Head coach Julie Young telling us all as we approach the 2019 Villanova women's lacrosse season. Should be another exciting season for the Wildcats.